Hello and welcome to Acquire English Live. This is episode 50. My name is Adam. I'm an English teacher from the United States. I'm here with Tuan, an English teacher from the UK. And in each one of these lessons, what Tuan and I do is we listen to a conversation, we break that conversation down line by line, and then we go over a grammar point. And in today's lesson, we'll be talking about how to use not at all. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's conversation.
This weather is depressing.
I agree. I can't remember when the last sunny day was.
I feel bad for my son. He can't play outside at all, so he's always really bored.
Okay, and let's go ahead and go line by line through this conversation. So the first sentence was this one here.
This weather is depressing.
So this weather is depressing. So this weather makes me sad. And in previous lessons, we've talked about ed and ing adjectives. So this one we have depressing. So ing, it means something here. It's not our personal feeling. This is the weather makes me feel sad. The weather makes me depressed. It makes me feel sad. Tuan, the weather here in Japan recently has been quite depressing, don't you think? Quite rainy?
Absolutely, yeah. It's been pretty bad.
But to be honest, I don't mind so much because it was so hot before that now it's kind of cooled down a little bit. Still humid, but this is survivable for me.
Yeah, it's nice and cool, especially the nights, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead. So this weather is depressing, makes me feel sad. The next line.
I agree. I can't remember when the last sunny day was.
So I agree. I can't remember when the last sunny day was. Means it's been a long time since it was sunny, right? So I can't remember when, or as Tuan said, Tuan's pronunciation of this word is much different than mine. I'm American, so I would say can't. Tuan, how do you pronounce that word?
Can't.
Can't, right, with an ah sound, right? So can't and can't. Americans would say more can't. British people would say more of a can't, right? So I would say I can't remember when the last sunny day was. Okay, so it's been a long time since it was sunny. It's rainy, 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 as you can see in the pictures. The next line.
I feel bad for my son.
So I feel bad for my son. So I understand how sad my son feels. So we'll get into why a little bit here, but when we use feel bad for, it means we have some kind of sympathy. So maybe in many countries, maybe there's some big issues, or maybe somebody is very sick right now. We can feel bad for someone. We don't necessarily feel bad. We are kind of sympathetic, or we understand their situation. We use this to feel bad for someone. So if there's a war going on in a country, or if a friend is going through a difficult time, maybe they're getting divorced, we can feel bad for someone. Again, have some sympathy or towards someone. Okay, and the next line.
He can't play outside at all.
So he can't play outside at all, which of course is our grammar point today. So he has to stay inside every day.
So he's always really bored.
He's always really bored. He has nothing to do. And again, here's our ed adjective. Before we had depressing, the weather's depressing. He is bored, ed, means this is his feeling. He feels bored. That's the ed adjective. Whereas from the beginning, we had this weather is depressing, means the weather makes someone feel someone. Okay, sorry, had a slight technical difficulty there. So we were talking about this one. He can't play outside at all. So he has to stay inside every day. So let's dive into what this at all means, right? So not at all means 0%. So not even once, not even a little, 0%. He can't play outside at all. So let's look at a couple more examples here. So this here. So this man does not like this woman. He likes her 0%. So he doesn't like her at all. One of my favorite pictures there. Okay, he doesn't like her at all. 0%. This one here. So 11 p.m. I'm not sleeping. 3 a.m. still not sleeping. 6 a.m. still not sleeping. So we're saying 0 sleep. So I didn't sleep at all last night. Okay. And another one. So you can see here, no studying. He didn't study, and then he failed the test. So he failed the test because he didn't study at all. Okay, 0 studying, so he failed the test. So he didn't study at all. And we can also use at all in questions. So we might ask this one, are you at all interested in art? Okay, so this means even a little. Are you even a tiny bit interested in art? Are you at all interested in art? How about you, Tuan? Are you at all interested in art?
I love art. I'm very interested in art.
Okay, good. Same answer. And then if we go back to this one here, so did you sleep at all last night? Okay. So again, just a question, even a little, did you sleep even a little last night? Okay. And we often see at all on survey questions, right? So when we're asking a question, we want to know if someone does something a lot, a little, or 0 at all, right? So let's go over some of these survey questions, and we want you to give your answers in the comments below. So the first one is, do you eat fast food? So you might answer yes, more than once a week. Yes, once or twice a month. Rarely, so maybe once or twice a year, or not at all. So how about you, Tuan? Do you eat fast food?
I was yes, more than once a week, but I'm trying to move it down to once or twice a month.
I see.
Is ramen fast food?
Is ramen fast food? I don't know. My image of fast food is like a burger place, or McDonald's or KFC or something. Is ramen fast food? Probably.
More than once a week.
I see. Yeah, I used to be rarely or not at all, but now I'm probably more than once a week recently. I've gotten into fast food too much recently. They put in a Burger King nearby here, so it's too convenient, and I haven't had Burger King for a long time, so I'm turning into more than once a week person, but I used to be rarely or not at all. So how about you watching? Do you eat fast food? Please give your answer in the comments. Okay, let's look at the next one. Do you smoke? Of course, this means cigarettes. Yes, every day. Yes, occasionally, rarely, or not at all. What do you think, Tuan?
Not at all.
Not at all. Yeah, I'm the same. Not at all. Were you ever a smoker?
No, not really.
No, me either. So to make a full sentence, we would say, I don't smoke at all, right? I do not smoke at all. 0%, not at all. How about you? Leave your answers in the comments. We have a couple more here. It's a good one. Do you cry when you watch movies?
Depends on the movie.
Okay. But just in general, movies.
Of course.
So I guess your answer is not at all. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe rarely.
Rarely? Okay.
Or
I would.
occasionally. I don't know.
Can you remember a movie that you cried during?
Pixar are very good for that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever seen, some of the Pixar movies. Yeah, there's one called Coco. That was
Uh-huh.
we said a tear jerker.
Uh-huh.
How about you?
I would say not at all.
Ooh.
Yeah, I cry, but I don't know. Movies don't particularly make me sad, right? I guess I don't know. Maybe
I used to be like that.
maybe some real life stuff. Actually, you know what? The other night I was watching a show. I almost cried. I've come close. I feel
Okay.
movies. I understand them. The other night I came pretty close in the movie, or in the TV show. Have you seen the show Vikings?
I know of it.
Okay, so there was a moment where a mother and father split up, and the son has to decide if he goes with the mother, goes with the father, and the son decides to go with the mother. And then after a few years, they come back, and the father meets the son again. So it was a little emotional for me, but I wouldn't say I cried during it, but it was maybe a little. I came close. I'll say I came close, but in general, I would say not at all. I don't cry during movies. And the last question. So, do you use TikTok? So, yes, all the time. Yes, occasionally, rarely, or not at all. I think I know your answer, Tuan. What's your answer?
Yeah, 0%. Not at all.
Not at all. Yeah. So
Absolutely
have you
not.
ever used TikTok?
No.
Never. Okay. So for me, my answer would be not at all. I don't use TikTok at all, but I have used it. I tried it out. TikTok, I just don't think TikTok is for 40-year-old men. It's not. I don't think we are the target of that app. So it's not really necessary for me to ever be on TikTok. And I can see the same unimportant content on Instagram or YouTube. But yeah, I don't think I will ever be a TikToker.
I think I have very strong opinions on TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
And it goes down to the not at all scale.
Not at all. Yeah, yeah. Got it. Okay, so how about you? Do you use TikTok? Do you think we should get on TikTok? Would you like to see Tuan do a TikTok dance? Please let us know in the comments. If your answer is yes, I doubt Tuan is going to do a TikTok dance, but still let us know in the comments below. So again, we're using at all to mean 0%. It's generally going to be not at all, right? So he doesn't not like her at all, right? I didn't not sleep. I didn't sleep at all last night. So again, that not at all. And I believe for the most part, that's going to do it for us today. Do you have any parting words, anything to talk about, Tuan?
Not at all.
Not at all.
No,
nothing to say.
No.
Okay. So thank you for making it this far. Please give us a like or subscribe on YouTube, and look forward to the next lesson. Take care. Bye.